good, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with another craft beer review from the Kissing Cousins. I'm Skinny Jeans.
I'm Chad the Tank. We're the #1 beer review channel in the world.
Absolutely.
Well, we like to think so.
Well, no, it is. It is. According to Off the Tap Times, we are ranked #1 craft beer review channel in America and the entire world.
Should we kind of give a heads up since this is going to be our first review of new format?
Yeah, these reviews are going to be coming out because we're doing a lot of Oktoberfests and a lot of pumpkin beers for the month of October. So what's going to happen is we're no longer going to give you a score. We've decided that...
Who the hell are we?
Who the hell are we to basically just say this beer's a 5.5 or this beer's an 8.2. We're going to give you a full description of what we taste, whether we like it or not.
We're going to give you that flavor profile.
Yeah, and we decided we don't need to give you a score because, quite frankly, it doesn't freaking matter.
The one thing you're still going to get is the drinkability, though. We'll keep that going for you guys.
Yes.
It's basically based off our palate, still opinion. Even if we don't like it, you may.
But we're going to try to do a better job of describing the flavor of the beer, mentioned profile. And we're going to continue to give you all the facts and different things about the brewery and the sustainability of the company. So,
yeah, we're just basically taking away the scores.
Yeah.
So let's
it's
get
going to
into
stay
this.
the same, just no score because it doesn't matter. Everybody's palate is different. Everyone tastes something different. Not every single person in the world is going to like this beer that we're about to review, and not every single person in the world is going to hate it either. So let's jump into it. This week, we are doing a brewery that we are both very fond of.
I enjoy this brewery so much.
Out of Longmont, Colorado. This is an Oktoberfest. It is a marzen lager. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, okay? And we actually let this sit out a little bit longer because it is supposed to be drank between 40 and 50 degrees, which a lot of German beers and a lot of lagers are German beers.
It's a Bavarian lager is what it is.
Yep, which basically just means it's going to be close to a brown ale and it's going to be very full body. So I don't think either one of us are too fond on Oktoberfest or pumpkin beer, so this should be quite the whirlwind these next couple weeks.
All right, here's... I don't mind them. Like, I actually enjoy quite a bit of the flavors in them.
Okay.
I just think they're very, very cliche.
Yeah, that's what your major problem is.
Like, that's my huge issue with them, but there's a lot of ups and downs with them. Some of them are crap, some of them aren't.
Yeah, I think I enjoy some Oktoberfests. I'm not a big pumpkin person, but we decided we needed to do this because it's the month of October, it's fall. These beers are specifically brewed for this time of year, and who knows, we might turn our heads a little bit, and maybe we'll start drinking them.
You know what we should start doing after this review? Since October is breast cancer awareness, maybe we'll do reviews in pink.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a
I
fantastic
support
idea.
that stuff.
So I don't want this one to run too long, but we did visit this. They are out of Longmont, Colorado, and we had quite the adventure. We drove through a blizzard getting to this place.
We started out in Boulder, and who would have thought this is on just some country ass back road?
Right.
And then like magically just pops up as there. It's like,
It's just
oh cool.
farm field brewery, gigantic brewery.
Yeah, it's so cool. And it's split up, like, there's, like, your tap room and, like, the merchandise area across the street. And then they got another property across the road that is their entire brewery.
Yeah. They average between about 70 and 80,000 barrels per year. A few years ago, they peaked at about 82,000. And ever since then, they average a little more than 70,000 barrels per year.
Which, like, that's pretty impressive to just kind of stay consistent in those numbers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're trying to even grow, really. Like, they're actually pretty big. They distribute pretty much all over.
All over the place. So you get a lot of their stuff here.
Yeah, dude, their milk stout is my favorite. Their nitro stout is my favorite beer.
Very good.
By far.
It's awesome.
And, like, when we were out there, like, staff was friendly with us. It was great.
Yeah.
Like, that's a huge thing, like, that kind of turned me on to their beers and stuff, too, is, like, my first visit to their facility, friendly with everybody.
We sat at basically like the corner of a bar, and people on this side of us and the people on this side of us, awesome. We met a couple from Seattle, super cool people, sat and chatted with us the whole time. This couple over here just sat and BS'd with us the entire time as well. We had a big conversation going. And the people that were behind the bar were very informative, gave us, like, try this. Oh, I love that. This is awesome.
Oh, if you like this type of beer, you'll love this. And it was definitely an experience that was worth it.
I love showing up to a brewery where people not only are very friendly and not ignorant or arrogant, but they're very knowledgeable and they don't, like, it's not like braggadocious or like
no, they just inform you, like they know their stuff, and they should take pride in that. I would too.
I like being directed in the right path.
Yeah, exactly. So, do you have anything on this beer, like?
Well, in '93, this place was basically incorporated as Indian Peaks Brewing Company, okay, or Indian Peaks Brewery, one of the two. However, that name was already taken.
Oh yeah, that happens quite a bit when you get into the trademarking game and all that stuff, and they just happen to stumble upon it when they did get incorporated. Like, I believe they took it over, like that name over, and then that's where they kind of had their setback there, because you can't really do anything without a name.
Yeah, weird.
You know? So
yeah, what if we just did this show and we didn't put a name in there?
No Name Beer Show.
You know those two idiots? I don't know what the hell they call themselves. Yeah, the No Name Beer Show.
So they're going through the whole legal process, finding a name, and they finally found one, and this is how they did it.
So it's Chief Niwot, who was the chief of the Arapaho tribe, and basically that is the Arapaho word for left hand, and basically that tribe was kind of settled in that area, and they decided to, Indian Peaks was the brewery before, so they decided to kind of integrate that in, Yeah.
So that's pretty cool that they take the heritage of the area and they built a company out of it.
Yeah,
and
a lot of pride.
That says a lot of, like, that area and, like, how much they actually care about where they are.
Another thing I like about this place is they're majority employee-owned, which is fantastic. We have a few companies around our area that are like that. We've heard of a lot of other breweries that are like that, and that means that the employees have a little bit of a say. Their pay raise is a little higher. I mean, their wage is higher, and
that, like, honestly, if you think about it, it's employee owned. That's why these people cared about everything that was going on there.
Right.
Like, they get a kickback from everything.
Absolutely.
So it shows in, like, what goes on out there.
Let's get into the beer.
All right, it's an Oktoberfest. We already said that. It's a Bavarian lager style. So the smell, I get a very rich malty aroma.
It almost just smells like a domestic beer, honestly.
Kind of, but it smells a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
Like, very, like, and we're gonna, like, from what I've noticed trying Oktoberfest and stuff, is they are normally a little bit sweeter.
A lot of carbonation.
Yeah, well, mine's not. I kind of
shook it all out,
let it settle a little bit, but it's got a very dark golden color. So I feel like that's caused probably bigger malts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hop profile is not very hoppy. Like, I don't smell any hops really. I smell more of the sweet and malty.
It's supposed to have a super and superbly clean lager finish, and it's gonna be, like I said, a bit spicy at the end.
Oh, yeah.
So most of it on the top is gonna be very malty.
Which I enjoy that. Like, I like the sweetness.
Let's give it a whirl.
So let's do this. It's really not as full body as I thought it was gonna be.
No, I thought it was gonna be a little heavier.
I thought it'd be a little bit heavier on your mouthfeel, and it's not.
I thought, based on how much carbonation it's very smooth.
Oh yeah, it's
very
definitely
smooth.
drinkable.
I thought it would have been a little more prickly as far as carbonation went. It's not.
There's a little bit of bitterness on it though.
Yeah.
On the back end.
And I think
And
that's
well,
what's
like, on the
catching
tip of
me
the tongue
off.
too. Like, that's what kind of throws me off on it.
That's what's catching me off guard.
I don't like that bitterness. Like, I feel like the aroma profile.
In a lager, it's very weird. Obviously, we like our IPAs, but the bitterness is kind of, it just doesn't seem like it's supposed to be there.
No.
With a lager.
It smells so sweet, and then you just go into it.
Very malty up front, though, like it said.
There's just a lingering bitter on the back end a little bit.
Yeah?
This throws me off. I'm not a huge fan of lagers. Like, I'll drink them, but I don't care for them.
I think my favorite lager, which is fairly new, is the Lakefront lager that they came out with a few months back.
This is domestic.
But I don't know. I think that the more that I put this down, I think the better that it tastes.
I think, like, maybe it's still a little bit too warm, or too cold. Maybe it's got to be a little bit warmer. I don't know.
Okay.
Because, like, it's got to chill.
Yeah.
And, like, 50 degrees that's kind of warm for a beer.
That's pretty warm. I mean, I don't want it to seem like I'm drinking piss, though. I'm not a savage here.
Right. What do you think for drinkability?
Drinkability? Other than the bitterness, I would say this is a very drinkable beer, and it should be very high. That's throwing me off a little bit. I would say that it's a little higher than average. So say that 5 is the scale for drinkability. I'd say it's a little bit above that.
So, like, probably, like, beginner to intermediate?
Yeah.
A little higher on the intermediate side?
Mm-hmm.
See, like, that's kind of the thing about a lot of Oktoberfest and stuff. Like, that's why people enjoy them, because they are that drinkable beer that have a good profile of flavor and all that stuff with it. So
I think a lot of it is nostalgia's not the word I'm looking for, but I guess not when in Rome, but I mean kinda. If it's Oktoberfest, people are drinking this because it's festive and it makes sense to drink Oktoberfest. They're only brewed one time a year, so people craze over it because it's like these are only gonna be out for 2 months.
Yeah, seeing like the way I kind of feel about like Oktoberfest beers and stuff is like you think of like Germany.
Yeah.
Like it should be a little bit heavier beer. Like I wish this had more body to it, just because that's what I feel it should be.
Yeah.
You know, like it's Oktoberfest beer. Like they're heavier beers. Your transition is basically they're transition beers where we're going from our IPAs, our sours, tarts. We're working into these
new shanties, working into
like your heavier stuff, you know.
Yep.
So like these should be like that mid-range before you get to your porters, your stouts, and all stuff on that. And I feel like this one, the body's it's not there for me.
Okay.
Like we don't have to rate it. So
no, that's perfect. It makes it a little bit easier. Make sure to hit us up on our social media: Facebook Off the Tap, Instagram Off the Tap 2018. Our email is offthetapgb2018. We keep telling you any cocktails you want me to make on a Friday.
My bad.
Sheesh.
My bad.
Any beers that you want us to review that we could probably get in our area, send us a link or something and we'll make sure to review them. Hit us up on Twitter. That's Off the Tap too. You guys, stay tuned for these next couple weeks because it's all pumpkin and Oktoberfest. Fall is here. By the way,
save them tatas.
I love, breast cancer awareness. We'll wear pink. By the way, I love summer. It's my favorite. I'm getting seasonal depression because it's getting colder out, but I'll tell you one thing I love about it. Flannel season, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Flannel season. You guys, this was Left Hand Brewery. Keep her tuned.